Okay guys, we got this a 2017 Camaro, and as you can see there's no license plate on it. We're required in this state to have a license plate, and unfortunately GM, a lot of the dealerships are not sending out these Camaros with the license plate bracket. This particular bracket is an actual GM bracket. You can see a little bit how it's made. It's got two legs with some angles on the back, and then it's got two holes to mount it, so unfortunately you have to drill some holes. But that's not the only drawback to this GM bracket, and this is my opinion. This is intended for the two arms, if you can see those two arms, to go in the grill of the car. It's got a little groove. It's shaped to the contour of the Camaro. This and you got two holes right here and right here. They want you to rivet. I think you could use sheet metal screws or a plastic screw, but this thing is actually supposed to hold itself on when you mount it. It says in directions, clip onto grill and drill and install rivets, which I'm not real excited about drilling the holes, but that being said, it doesn't fit right. This is my opinion, of course, but you can see even when you hold it tight up here, it's sloppy on the bottom. These brackets right here that are built into these arms that are built into the back of the bracket have a little hook on the end, and it's supposed to go through the grill. There's a self-centering center here with this notch here. You can see that goes in the center, and get it in the right notch. Where is it here? And these arms are supposed to go in the grill and hook over the back side of the grill and clip in there. It actually says clip. It says snap in. And then the secure points, these 2 points, one here and one here, off to the side, you have to drill in, which you have a fairly narrow area to drill in, and use rivets because there's no way you can get to the back side of it. But if you hold tight up here where they want you to anchor it, these arms don't hold the freaking bracket. I mean, this is a genuine GM part. This came from the dealership. This is where, if you ordered a new Camaro, this is what they're going to put on your car. And without severely modifying the bottom bracket, the bottom pieces of this, the thing's going to just, do a lot of bouncing around and rattling and stuff. And in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, I'm very disappointed in this GM. I mean, I love Camaros, GM trucks, I'm a GM guy, but this is not, engineering by today, by premium standards. This is just very disappointing. This is going to go back to the dealership, to the parts department. I may or may not get all my money back, but I wouldn't recommend it. This is my opinion again, but this is the right bracket for the right car, and there's just no way that this thing is just gonna, it's a poor design. And if you've looked around, there isn't a lot of options. You got this GM bracket for the license plate. You got the one that mounts underneath, it comes out and it comes up. I think that's a better choice. I think it's adjustable based on if you have an extra spoiler up here, a chin spoiler. And then you have the one that mounts off to the side over here. And let's see, where does that go? There's a part of your grill that you actually snap out. And I think it's where the tow hook is. And that's probably a better option, but if you don't like your license plate being off center, if you like things to be kind of symmetrical, that maybe not fit your taste, but I think it goes in this spot down here. But anyway, there's a aftermarket tow hook you can get, and it's just one rod that goes in there. You use an existing bolt. And then for the one that goes on the bottom here, which I can't think of the brand name, but we're probably going to get that one, and then I can do a video for you guys. There's 2 bolts under here you just take out. It uses the factory bolts. You don't have to drill any holes. 2 arms. There's a bracket, and there's 2 arms. It slides in there, and then the right angle for the bracket sticks up here. And you put the plate on, and it doesn't touch anything. You don't drill any holes. It's nice and low, so it doesn't throw off the the look of your car with this license plate. But this GM bracket, I'm telling you, as you can see, it's got these little right angles. It's got the arm, and it's just like somebody just wasn't thinking when they designed it. It just doesn't fit right. It just doesn't. No matter what you do, you could modify it to make it, but you're going to drill more holes. You're going to use zip strips, stuff that just would be kind of cobbling it together, and it's just not the greatest design I've seen out of GM in a long time, and very disappointing. And like I say, this is 2017 Camaro. You want it, everything else is nice. You want it to be solid, not rattling. And this, again, my opinion is that I'm taking this GM bracket back. Like I said, it's genuine GM. It was about $35, and it's going back, because to my opinion, it doesn't fit. Just as plain simple, that just doesn't fit. So thought I'd give you a quick update, and I'll try to bring you some more Camaro stuff in the future. So this is Ultra Garage. See ya.